We are live here, ready for the next round, the final mission. We are at the finish line. It has come to this point, and we are here, and we are about to put the cap on this entire story for this game. I am Savage Squishy 86, and welcome back to our continuing playthrough of the DLC content of the Ancient Gods Part 2 for Doom Eternal. We are there. Immora. We're going to take down the Dark Lord, and we're going to rock his ass, and every demon outside hell will hopefully get a ticket punched. Now, what exactly are we going into? Well, Immora pretty much is the capital city of hell. It's his main go-to, it's his capital, it's his main fulcrum of his power. I'm getting a vibe from what I'm seeing in this screen cap that it's got a strong comparison of a hellish-looking compository look of Erdek, so I'm guessing we're going into a very kind of as above, so below kind of setting with Hell's main capital city of Immora. That being said, we're pretty much there. He's waiting for us. We're going to tussle, and we're going to get a badass finish for this game. So I'm pleased to see what we're going to be getting into. This is going to be exciting for me. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do beyond the scope of when I finish this game. I think ultimately I'm looking at probably going back to another game classic. I'm not entirely sure, though. I got so many to choose from. Matter of fact, let's just go through and take a quick gander on this, because I've got such an itinerary of games in my library. It's insane. So let me take a quick look here. Right here we've got... I'll tell you a few of the games that I have been playing on the down low in the back screen of things, but they're like real classics, so I don't know how many of you players or community members are keen on it, but I've been playing a lot of games of different variations. So a couple of games I've been playing have been Resident Evil Code Veronica X. That was on my list. Doom 3 was another one on my list, a classic one. Loved it. It was a beauty. Doom 64, Dead Island Riptide, Turok, Dead Nation, just so many good games that are just fabulous in their own right, and in some cases they're actually more casual, but they're also kind of like a classic origin kind of measure. I don't really like to jump into new games too early on, largely just because of that, and usually the biggest problem I have is the fact that, it's been done. Other players have played them. Why would I want to run through it? Especially really long, grindy games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or GTA. These are really long, grindy games as opposed to competitive, linear storytelling. So, I imagine I'll probably jump on one of the classic Resident Evils. So, like Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I was leaning strongly towards playing Resident Evil 0, because I never did play Resident Evil 0. On stream, anyway. I didn't play it. I never streamed it. So, I'm thinking maybe I'll jump into that just to sort of get back to my roots with enjoying a good classic Resident Evil game. I have played Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I might play that. That's an idea. I might try that. Because, the fact is, I haven't really explored any of the other, itinerary of games that are pretty common practice. So, who knows? We'll see. I may get a little bit curvature with, my thrills in that regard. So, but it's going to be exciting. So, I'm looking at possible games to play: Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, Resident Evil 4. Big Resident Evil fan, but I also was looking at probably playing the Tomb Raider games again. And I'm not talking about the classic ones. Those are not. No, those, again, like I said with the other one, with GTA and much more compacted, linear, grindy kinds of games like Assassin's Creed. I would never see doing any of those in a stream because they just take too goddamn long. I know I was doing Bloodborne for a time. I might try considering doing Bloodborne again, but I haven't really decided on that either, because that too is a very long, grindy game, especially if you want all the material, all the secret weapons, all the DLCs, all the secrets, especially the 3 different endings for Bloodborne. So, if you want to see something, Bloodborne, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, you know, just comment in the drop a comment in the section. Let me know what you want to see. I'm also open, like I said in the first stream earlier tonight, I recommended this and I suggested this. If any of you guys play games like Grand Theft Auto Vice City or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and you're having a really hard time with certain missions like the deconstruction mission of Vice City or the air raid mission in you know, the RC air raid mission in San Andreas, or the driving school, or the flying school, or any of those other schools. If any of you are having a hard time with that, let me know, and I can probably get those back installed, and then I can run them again. And I will help you conquer those harder missions. I know some of you fuckers have a hard time with those missions, so I'm happily and willingly able to help you with any of those if I can. If you are playing a GTA game, check my GTA playlist, GTA Help, for nice little hacks and little cheese tricks you can do to get through really tough missions. Some of you already have checked out the 8-track race at the stadium, the dirt ring race at the stadium, as well as a few other little trinkets, especially with the driving school. So continue to give me input back on that, because I'm willing to help you all. That's my biggest go-to with doing the stream, is basically anything that requires a lot of help, because I know a lot of players struggle with a lot of those really tough missions. I know, because I was there at one point. So let me know what you think, and I'll happily be able to give you the best possible advice and the best playthroughs I could possibly give you to make it easier for you. So I aim to serve. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get down to business. We're in Immora, and we're getting ready to square off with the Dark Lord. So this should be the very final mission, hopefully. Then we can put Doom Eternal to fucking bed and be done with it. I love this game. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's a popular title and it's got its own mark. But you shut it, Chaos. You're not helping. In any case, we're going to go ahead and get through this. And then when we're through this, we can all look forward to the upcoming release of Doom Dark Ages. Fabulous fucking game. What do you got to look forward to other than killing demons in a medieval setting? You got shotguns. You got saw shields that you're throwing like you're Captain America. You're riding dragons like in Game of Thrones. You're piloting mechs like you're in a Godzilla film, you know, or Pacific Rim, God forbid. I mean, how much more badass can it get when you can like start hitting demons with flails and shit? So I'm not gonna get it right on release. I'm excited for it all the same. So I can't wait to see what it can do. A lot of people are getting kind of squirrely with how it's looking, but you know what? I'm happy for it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it. Another couple more games I'm looking forward to playing are the Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Very much looking forward to that. The newly released Assassin's Creed Shadows. If y'all think it's woke, fuck you. I like it. I think it's great, and I don't give a shit what the body type is that you guys gotta pick. It's a great period in time. The other game I really wanted to try was Assassin's Creed Jade, but we all know the story behind that. That was strictly a mobile title. Didn't get a chance to play that. Hopefully they'll remaster it and release it for console. But you know what? I don't care if he's a black samurai. I don't care if it's a female or male character. Petty bullshit is what that is. Petty. I'm looking forward to just playing the game, exploring ancient Japan, and exploring all those other avenues. That is another game I need to try, and that's Ghost of Tsushima. I have it on my PS5, both the 4 and the 5 version. But like I said, I got a huge backlog of games to play, 30 to 35 at least. So let me know in the comment section what you want to try. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see streamed, and I will happily do it for you. So let's finish this. Let's kick the devil's ass. Yeah, that definitely looks like fucking Urdak. That looks like a red christened demonic version of Urdak. Pretty cool, I will say. So right now we're going to get down to business. Let's see what this is going to be like. very Lord of the Rings. Giant, huge ball. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Now this guy's in an Iron Man suit. He does look pretty badass, though. He looks like somebody who would be the boss. What is that, Latin? Ooh. That's right, bring your boys. Bring all your boys. Oh, he ready to rumble. He's bringing out all his soldiers. He's got air support too. Dragons, ships, soldiers, imps. Oh, I guess how very. This is awesome. This gives me like some serious Avengers Endgame vibes. They're all just coming through the portals to come scrap. Valen's there too. Oh shit, he's bringing back the troops. Let's go. Bring that shit, man. Bring that shit. Dragons. We got our own dragons. We got ships. We got soldiers. Axes, swords, guns. Let's scrap.
Come, brothers! Let hell tremble before our might!
Bring that shit.
By Hell's law, if the Dark Lord is defeated in ritual combat, any demon outside his realm will be destroyed.
Oh, this is fucking awesome. Like, look at this. They got mobile batteries on their platforms, catapults. This is fucking epic. I like this. Multiple troops engaging forces. If Doom Dark Ages is anything like this, I'm gonna be fucking absolutely I'm gonna be absolutely glorifying it. It's gonna be awesome. Just making sure I'm not losing anything behind. This is fucking epic. I like this. But you know, I like sequences like this because it really just makes that much more fucking epic. It's like, oh man, it can't get any more badass than this. Just when you think it couldn't get any more badass, it does get more badass, and you're like, oh man, this is fucking awesome. Extra life. Ah, secret battle already, right there. Yikes. Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get into a scrap here. Get out of the armor first, then I'll get started with the battle. I really hate these in these tight quarters, because these quarters make me nervous. Bye. You know, actually, the soundtrack is I actually, that's an interesting thing that I learned. I didn't know about this at the time, but you know, they actually did a really bad job with the soundtrack. Long story short, basically, they had commissioned. I know you probably listened to Mick. What's his name? Something Mick. I forget his name, but he was actually a very good mixer. He actually did the soundtrack for Doom 2016. They did him dirty in that, when they did Doom Eternal. They actually. I gotta send you the link, Chaos, because it was actually pretty fucked up. I never thought they were this kind of guy, but the guy who was actually in charge of creative development for the game, he actually did him dirty. He actually got like a couple, like probably about a year of not paying that fucking guy for doing the extra Doom Eternal. I thought it was like bullshit. I'm thinking, no, they wouldn't do that. And sure as can be, no, they did do that. They did him dirty. Ooh, that was dicey.
You'll need to get over those walls to continue the assault.
So I got that escalation counter, and then the other one I can get is that one. Demons hit by the Sentinel Hammer Slam will be dazed for a longer duration. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give it another go. I definitely want to get more out of that. I thought it was bullshit, but no, they did Mick. Oh fuck! What if it's now you got me thinking, Chaos? Now I'm like wondering where the fuck it is. Hang on a second, let me find it. I'll send it to you on Discord. You got me on Discord, doll? Send me a message so I can send it to you right away. Mick Gordon, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you gotta hear this shit. This is actually a pretty fucked up thing. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I just pulled it up. Okay, I just sent it to you, dear. It's actually fucked up. You gotta check it out. It's actually good into it. Oh, you did read into it. Shit. I found the YouTube link. It was actually pretty fucking gnarly. You gotta listen to it. It sounds pretty good. It was actually crazy. I thought it was like nonsense, but sure as can be, I was like, nah, this is sketchy as shit. Getting dicey. Oh, fuck! Get the fuck out of my way! Try to move! Cuck. See, I hate this. I gotta fucking keep running away. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm running away. You again? I will give them this, man. They keep me on my toes. Fuck is this other asshole? Fuck are you? There you are. Asshole. Trying to get my armor up is what I'm trying to do. Checkpoint reached. Bang. Done. Alright. Hell forged. So now that we pretty much got all that taken care of, we can move forward. Matter of fact, there's actually a hammer. It's actually a hammer power up above. Let's see, where is it? What is it? Oh, it's right there. Alright, there we go. Got the hammer upgrade. It's actually another hammer upgrade. What? Man, if I had known that, I would have been grabbing multiple hammer upgrades. Hammer pips. Hammer pips. Alright, got the auto map. Fantastic. Bust the wall. And we're into the next section. There's our extra life over there. 2 extra lives. This badass is over here with his ship bombarding the wall. What is this over here going on? Oh! We're gonna be able to pilot one of those bitches. Literally have like a fist, like fisticuffs with a giant Titan demon. That is badass. We get to play with one of those. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't knock it. That's badass. that hammer pit, we can come down here and get this next one. Alright, now we can head further up. I'm frequently checking my map because I want to make sure I don't miss any important things and files and shit. I mean, we got like 3 files to collect, so there's an extra life over here I can see. Oh yeah. So now we pretty much got that. Now we can... How do we... Okay, I see how it is. Oh, no. I gotta go... Okay, I see where it is. I gotta go. To get that extra life, I gotta go across up here and make that jump. So how you been besides doing stabby to your thumb, doll? What shenanigans have you been causing? I don't see you in the lounge anymore. I've been in the lounge a few nights. I haven't seen you in. Alright, so we got that. Got the shotgun shells. Yeah. I gotta go through a med change myself here pretty soon. I'm waiting to hear from my my doctor about it because I'm in the same boat. I gotta have a med change because it's not really making me sick, but it's giving me some side effects that I need to address. Everything good? Are you sick? I mean, besides the side effects. I mean, are you dealing with stuff or something? You know I don't like it when you keep secrets from me, but I know I've been real shit about checking on you to see how you're doing. God damn, man, these guys are really going into it. Damn. Oh. I'm sorry, hon. That's wretched. I don't... No. I'm sorry. I'm an ass. I should have been checking on you more. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that things were going that... I didn't realize things were that tough. Now I feel like a right ass. Well, I know now, and the fact that, and the important thing is that I will do better about making sure to just check on you, make sure everything's just to make sure everything's good in that capacity, at least in some capacity. Well, I'm glad you're here, though. I am. I'm very glad to have you here, because it's actually been a while, and I think it would be, I don't know, I'll have to seek you out to see about Discord chat. And now I got my Discord hooked up to my system, so now I can actually game chat. I can play, and I can chat at the same time. You can be playing your game, and I can be playing my game. And then we'd be trying to, I don't know, distract each other and see who's going to die first. So I'm going to just go ahead and burn this ammo real quick because I want to get these upgrades, these ammo pickups. Alright, I think we're pretty much on our way into the next sequence. This poor bastard, he's getting torched by this dragon. He's trying to swat that dragon away. This is badass. This is a hell of a battle sequence. I love it. Oh boy, here we go. We're going to do a bolt. We're going to launch ourselves into this. Oh, he's gonna launch us. He's like, I got you. He's like, we're gonna fire you into that shit. He's gonna go right through the fucking wall. How very Doomslayer like. Bam!
We had no idea Hell had their own technology. It must have been centralized here, like some kind of ruling elite.
Oh, almost missed that. Seed of doubt. Matter of fact, oh, I missed this one. Ah. Okay. Alright, so we pretty much we're getting a sort of synopsis of the idea of what the whole shindig was on about. So I'm gonna guess that the boss man is gonna be right up there. Troops you're trying to send troops at me? You ain't over your head, guys. I'm gonna fucking rock your shit every time you try. They've already breached the wall, so they're on they're making progress if they breached the walls already. Okay. Alright, so we're going down here now, I see. Not want to fucking get into that situation again. Oh, I fell. Fuck. Of course they would send me two fucking... Come on. Motherfucker. That was a pain in the ass. That was a pain in the royal ass. How would it just... Two fucking of them fuckers on me, and I can't use a blood punch to save my life, largely just because of the simple fact that these motherfuckers got these shriekers all over the place. Oh, that was fucking irritating. You're not gonna hurt me, you're just gonna piss me off. There we go. Bye-bye. Alright, let me see what else we got here. We got 2 files left. There's a file back there. Must have missed it. Where is it? Is it below me? Nope. You almost can't even distinguish any of these files from the rest of everything else. Alright, now we can get on with the red. Alright. Alright, I see where it's... Alright, wait a second. Okay, yep, I'm on the right track. I'm getting really kind of topsy-turvy over there. Here's something. It's the fucking hammer sound. That's what that is. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, is something coming? I was worth it. I didn't give a shit. I'm not dealing with your bullshit no more. Alright, some kind of a console access. I'll go back over there. I just want to go over here and grab these munitions that are over here. Alright, here we go. Alright, this should open up the path, and it did. Fantastic. Oh, another one of the big monsters. Alright, let's go. Into the fray here. see, what's next? Okay, we got a BFG cell over here, but we have to open it. How do we open it? Another passage here. Come on, armor boy. Iron Man demon. Show me. There you go. I think I gotta keep going up. Do I? I'm not sure. Alright, this is another path. Okay, so how do you open this one up? Is there a switch? Oh, okay, there we go. There's a switch. There we go. Alright, what's next? Our file will be at the end of this pass. Alright, keep going forward, I guess. Go up. And up. Almost finished. Maniac, you're a nosy shit. Yeah, I know. You got something to say, bro, huh? Alright, we got our last final file. There we go. The final battle. motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Whew, shit. Next. First come, first serve, motherfucker. Where you at? There you are. Finally. Let's get after this motherfucker. He's like, Talos, like, get on board. Nice. He catches a ride and uses a hook blade to anchor himself. Oh, we got a paint elemental. Nice. That is epic shit right there. That was epic shit. Damn, guys are like knocking me all over the place.
You're approaching the Dark Lord Sanctum. Starting to lose my connection, though. Doomslayer, sir. I won't be able to keep...
Whew. Alrighty. I guess we're at the finish. Here we go. We're ready to bust ass. We got all the collectibles in order, and we're ready to get this glitch. Oh, another one? Okay, fuck this. I am not gonna run this into another sequence of doing another stream clip, so we're just gonna push right through this motherfucker. I'm pretty sure we're going into the next battle, so we pretty much know that this is Immora, so we're not gonna cut into another sequence of doing another stream clip. I'm just gonna go right through and push through this puppy. So we pretty much got everything in that order there, in that capacity, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stick it out and just push through it. And where are we at? The Dark Lord. Okay. That's a good start. Oh, definitely need to get more Gatorade.
You bring violence and war to thwart the Dark Realm. But conflict was born in hell. It is inevitable. A fire that fuels creation and gives purpose where there is none.
Come on, tough guy. Let's see what you got.
Stand and fight, Slayer. Honor your true God. Fight and show me your purpose.
I'll show you what purpose you fuck. The Dark Lord. Dealing damage. Counter the Dark Lord when his eyes flash green to daze him. Use the Sentinel Hammer to extend the daze. While in sword range, move close, but not too close, to increase the frequency of sword attacks and green eye flashes. Summon wolves will drop Sentinel Hammer energy when killed. So he heals himself when he hits me, so he's basically using my playbook, huh? Damn it. annoying. Gotta focus. Get my slippers off. Let my feet breathe. They itch. Is that even possible? He didn't hit me. God, come on. Annoying motherfucker. Come on, fucker. Bet you will. The Sentinel Hammer kills all summoned demons instantly. Some wolves will drop hammer energy when killed. Glory killing zombies will also charge them.
first being and my creator. When he fell, I ascended.
They lied to you, Slayer.
Also, he's the father.
And its people would have been perfect, if not for the treachery of my servants. They sealed me away, stole my power and name. And now, the time has come for a reckoning. As all things were made by my hand, so shall they be unmade, starting with you.
Nachos, meatloaf. That's a wrap for you, motherfucker. It does look like him. It's a spitting image. No. Oh, that's badass. Hell yeah. Erdak. Argentinor. The Dark Lord Sphere. And he is toast. So what? What happened? He just pass out or something? Oh, wait a minute. The Makers. Ah, so he's back where he started. Sealed away in his sarcophagus. That's not much of a good ending, but I mean, it's better than what the other fuckers had going. Well, it's over. May the blood on your sword never dry. May we never need you again. Korax entry 717. Peak. That was actually pretty badass. Well, we did it. It's finished. Done. Kaput. Over. Memory. History. To say the least. So, all things considered, I mean, hey, you know what? I can't really say anything negative, because the fact is, that was actually pretty fun. A little frustrating at the end with the fucking constant fucking asshole healing himself every time he hit me with his fucking sword. There were some instances I had to have been out of range, but for whatever reason, he ultimately seemingly was getting the fucking health back every time he sword struck me. So, I mean, all things considered, I can't really complain. You know, that's the make of the nature of it, that's the style of it, and unfortunately it's just what you got to work with, so I'm very pleased with it. That was very fun, very satisfying, and the funny thing is I gotta go through all this shit again because I'm playing this on PlayStation 4 and I got it on my PlayStation 5 to play as well. But I really wanted to get through this stream because I know I started on this and I have most of the hardware to stream for my PS4 right here. I don't have it on my PS5. Not yet. But once I get it to my comfort somewhere I want it to be and need it to be, I'll definitely put it there in my regard. So, all that being said, I'm pleased with that. It was definitely something different, something I wasn't expecting, but it was definitely something that needed to be done. So I'm glad the stream is over. I'm glad that we got through it. It was because, I mean, the base game was good, but the DLC was even better, but it was just a little notch harder than what I expected it to be. So there's definitely a bit of a learning curve there in terms of your playstyle, depending on if you're a hardcore player or you're a casual player. I honestly still think to this day that Doom Eternal is tailored more for the hardcore player fan base. It's not really something that everybody can do. You know, not everybody can do Nightmare difficulty. I certainly still struggle to this day to play Ultra Nightmare. So, but the fact is, that's where we're at and that's what we got. So, I'm just glad that it's over and I can put this thing to bed. Definitely going to be a welcome reprieve for the future, because then it opens up my parallels a little bit better to do more streaming content in the future, particularly if we're talking different games and newer games coming out. Now, as I said before, I've got a huge backlog of games to play on PlayStation 5, both PS4 and PS5 games, not including the new games coming out. Metal Gear Solid Delta, for example, Doom, The Dark Ages, another example. But there's plenty more in the laundry line of that to be had. So I'm just glad I got over with. I'm definitely gonna go get another drink though, because this is watered down and I need something extra. So thank you very much for being patient with me. I know it has been very, very frustrating and probably something that many people who are following me and who do watch are probably fed up and tired of hearing. But the fact is I'm just glad I got my new setup going, my new build. I'm going to be doing PC gaming, I'm going to be doing PS5 gaming, I'm going to be doing PS4 gaming, but I'm going to be doing it through my PS5. But the most important thing right now is I got to get a PS5 cam, and then basically just whittle my way through the options of doing that in that regard. So I'm going to get there little by little, and pretty much go from there with that. So, but I want to thank you again very much for tuning in for this extremely, extremely grueling playthrough of Doom Eternal's DLC. It was fun, it was fantastic, a little longer than I wanted, and a little harder than I thought it would be, especially from taking such a lengthy break. But the fact is that's pretty much where we're at. I'm pleased with it. I'm hoping you're pleased with it. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, likes, drop them in the comment section. I'll happily answer them as best I can. Feel free to like and subscribe if you dig this video and any other future videos in the process. I will potentially be doing something along the lines, but I haven't really gotten into discussion in terms of how much of those other games I probably will do. I definitely don't want to do anything too... Excuse me, it's late, it's 12:30. Oh no, it's actually 1 a.m. Holy shit. But I will definitely get into the scope of what I want to get into and pretty much find my niche, if you will, of what I'm going to shoot for. So thank you very much for tuning in for this last and final stream of our favorite game of this particular playthrough that is Doom Eternal. I'm Savage Squishy 86. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good night.